jury, and they did an excellent job with that with this witness. So today was definitely the prosecution's day, as well as the other witnesses that they called.
All right, Roshini Rajkumar, two for the prosecution. Who do you think had a better day?
Well, I would say definitely the prosecution had a better day. A couple caveats in there. There are definitely more medical experts we will hear from when the defense comes out. So I always tend to be that voice of reason, Vinny, to remind people that there are many elements to these three different crimes Chauvin is charged with. And the prosecution does have to prove each of those elements beyond a reasonable doubt. And over the course of the last several days, we have seen Eric Nelson be able to introduce some doubt into some of the aspects of it. So, yes, I would agree, the prosecution had a bad day, but we're a long way from the finish line. So.
All right. When we come back, you've heard from us. It's time to hear from you, our 13th juror. And the question was, so far, which witnesses have the most impact on you? And we've had all different types of witnesses. We have experts, police officers, EMS, bystanders. Who's had the most impact on you? Your verdict when we return.
At Finger Hunt, we don't define you by your credit score, so we offer low monthly payments on things you need and brands you trust as you build your credit history with a Finger Hunt credit account. You do you at fingerhunt.com.
Finger Hunt credit accounts are issued by WebBank under FDIC.
Are you disabled and can no longer work? Do you need to file for disability benefits? Have you been denied by your insurance company or the Social Security Administration after filing for disability benefits? Thousands of disability claims are denied every month by insurance companies, employee benefit plans, or the Social Security Administration. You've paid for disability benefits. Let us fight to get the money you're owed. Hi, I'm Mark Whitehead, a board-certified disability attorney. Over the last 27 years, I've helped thousands win both their long-term disability insurance and Social Security disability benefits. My firm can help you apply for benefits, or if you've been denied, we can help you appeal your claim. The time to legally appeal a disability denial is very short. Call the number on your screen now. If you've been denied disability benefits by an insurance company, such as Unum, Hartford, or Cigna, or the Social Security Administration, call my office now. I can help you get the disability benefits you deserve. Call now.
I don't want to look like this anymore.
What is happening to my body?
Why can't I lose weight?
You may be suffering from insulin resistance. Measure your waist. Females measuring more than 35 inches and males measuring more than 40 inches may have insulin resistance. To learn how to reverse insulin resistance and lose weight effectively, go online to golo.com. Once again, that's golo.com.
Each year, Americans waste $21 billion by overpaying on car insurance. That's why I went to thezebra.com. Because while every company claims to save you money on car insurance, the Zebra shows you who actually can.
Compare car insurance for free at thezebra.com today.
Hi, Phil Swift here. When you need maximum coverage and sealing power, take it to the max. With FlexMax, your favorite high steel products are now giant size. Don't worry, guys. FlexTape Max is the super strong waterproof tape that can instantly stop giant leaks. Wow, looks like you got a lot of work to do. With FlexSeal Liquid Max, you can cover huge areas for a strong waterproof seal. Now that's a lot of coverage. Oh no! That dam's gonna blow! Flex Paste Max is a thick rubberized paste that fills massive cracks and holes. Damn. Whoa! Let me help you with that. Flex Blue Max creates a super strong bond on wet or dry surfaces. and you caught Mr. Chauvin, you grew more and more upset. Would you agree with that?
Correct.
You grew angry, right?
I grew control and professionalism.
I heard him keep trying to act still and let him up till he can't breathe. And even I said to him, no, I said, man, he said he can't breathe. And he said, well, if he keep talking, he can breathe.
I met Sid in August of 2017. Floyd and I, our story, it's a classic story of how many people get addicted to opioids.
And doctor, is there another name for death by oxygen deficiency?
Asphyxia, commonly understood term.
What is your view of that use of force during that time period?
Totally unnecessary.
All right, we've seen 33 witnesses testify so far in this trial, and I posted on social media today. So far, as we've gone through this, which of these witnesses has impacted you the most? We begin with our 13th juror comment of the day, coming from Richard, who said, through all of it, I believe the police chief the most, because he knows NPD police procedure. He said that Chauvin's use of deadly force was unnecessary, plus he worked with Chauvin in the past, so he would know his colleague best. Roshini Rajkumar, your thoughts about the police chief's impact inside that courtroom?
This is an interesting question for me because I live in Minneapolis. I watched everything. I watched the city burn last year. And the police chief's demeanor in the courtroom was actually very calm, was very leader-like. And it was actually in pretty stark contrast to his behavior last summer. So I had to myself just get my brain around the contrast there. I feel that he was probably very coached. He was very calm. He was certainly not a bad witness. But if you remember some of last year, and when he didn't show up in many spaces for his officers and for others, it is difficult for me to take the personal out of this question from you, Vinny, because I was pretty disgusted with this chief last summer. But in court, he was a good witness for the prosecution. He did seem believable. My inside sources tell me he doesn't have a lot of actual street experience. So I also filter that through how I judge anything that comes out of the chief's mouth.
Steffi tonight, his girlfriend, for sure. That made me tear up, the bystanders and the EMTs. Michael Bixon, George Floyd's girlfriend was an unexpected type of witness for me, and I thought had a big impact in that courtroom.
It's tough to say. I think that different witnesses serve different purposes. I think for the purpose that the prosecution was trying to use her for, I think she was effective. I personally don't think that she's as effective as somebody like Dr. Tobin or the chief who testified. I think they overall lend a lot more to the case, but I do think that she brought a degree of personality to it. So yeah, I think for that purpose she was effective.
Teresa tonight, the doctor nailed it hands down. He's a very smart man. The breathing, talking was explained very well. Renee Hill, Teresa, believing the doctor is the one that's had the most impact.
Yeah, I agree with her. The witnesses who testified in the beginning of the case, the bystanders, the girlfriend, all of them, that went towards the emotion, pulled at the heartstring of the jurors and everyone who's been watching this video over and over again. That at the end of the day, the judge is going to instruct his jury. You cannot decide this case on emotion. You have to decide this case on the facts. You have to decide this case on the elements of the crime. And that is what they're going to need to make a decision here. And the doctor started to talk about, or did talk about, what goes to the heart of this case. Causation, he didn't get to the intent, but causation, a very important element that has to be proven here. So he was a very important witness for the prosecution, and I agree with this viewer.
Teresa is her name. All right, Lisa tonight writing, Charles McMillan saying you can't win. His words are so true, and maybe his advice might even help save someone from harm's way in the future when dealing with the cops. His testimony has reached millions from the viral video. Roshini, what do you think about Charles McMillan, bystander number one?
Yeah, definitely hit some poignant emotional moments there. And I think he served the purpose that the prosecution wanted, which was to humanize what is happening for a lot of people across the country when it comes to dealing with the police. But again, we go back to what Renee said, there are elements of the crime that need to be proven in order to get conviction in this case. So I don't know if the net effect of this witness was necessarily a great one for the prosecution, but he certainly did tug at those heartstrings.
Erin tonight, the 17-year-old girl who caught the murder on video. We know Erin's verdict on the case, but Michael Vixen, that video is what started everything, and her testimony, we didn't get to see her. The jury did, obviously, but we didn't. But we heard her incredibly emotional on that witness stand.
Yeah, and look, Vinny, I think that obviously the video plays such a big role in this trial. I mean, we see it played over and over and over again in different contexts. Without it, this case might not have even gone forward. And I think that it certainly, I think, would be an instigator for a lot of the events of this. And so, yeah, in a lot of ways, she could be considered the most crucial witness here.
Joe tonight, none so far. This is the prosecution witnesses, and all these witnesses did was create a reasonable doubt. If this is all the prosecution has, it will be an acquittal. Renee, what do you only have like 10 seconds.
I do not agree with that statement at all. There has been a lot of evidence put forth, and the prosecution is doing their job right now. They laid out a roadmap of what they intended to do, and the case is far from over, but right now, they're doing a great job.
All right, what a great job by our think tank tonight. Michael Vixen, Renee Hill, Rashidi Rajkumar, thank you all so much. Please come back soon and help us out again. We appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's check back in with Court TV legal correspondent Julia Janae, who's in Minneapolis, with a look ahead to another big day tomorrow, Julie.
Vinny, this could be one of the most pivotal witnesses in this trial, and that is the testimony of Dr. Andrew Baker, who's going to be taking the stand, possibly as witness number 34 for the prosecution. He is the Hennepin County medical examiner who did the autopsy on George Floyd, and his finding and cause of death could be problematic for both of these sides. The order in which he is coming in is interesting because he didn't start the medical testimony in this case. They called other medical experts first, and now it's likely he is going to be on the stand tomorrow.
Yeah, from the beginning, this is the witness who are like, how is this all going to go? This is critical. This is crucial. I think prosecutors, I agree with you, did a great job in setting it up for him. So perhaps if things go a little south, it won't be as bad for prosecutors. But we'll see. Julia Janae in Minneapolis, great job. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Vinny.
That's it for me. I'm Vinny Politan. I'm here every night from 8 to 11 with the best team of legal journalists in the business. Have a great night. Don't forget. New developments in the case of Doomsday Cult mom Lori Vallow and her husband Chad Davis. Tell us where the kids are. Think about all the people that had to die and disappear.
Nothing is coincidental.
This is no longer the search for missing children. Investigators have recovered human remains at Chad Daybell's residence.
This is the search for a killer.
This stretches just so beyond what anyone could imagine.
The Doomsday couple, Chad and Lori Daybell, on trial.
Pain, go away. Now it can go away with relief that fits in your pocket. Introducing Gabbana Rocket Relief, the wireless electric stimulation pain relief pen that goes to work immediately. Simply place it where it hurts, then watch as the relaxing currents massage your trigger points, boosting your endorphins and relieving your pain. Pocket Relief delivers a visible pulsing twitch. You can see it work, and you can feel it work, relieving pain from sore and aching muscles, even nagging sports injuries in your knees, back, neck, hurting hands, and more.